I've been waiting the entire morning to say this, but Danai and Lupita, thank you so much for making some time to have a little chat here. How are you feeling, by the way? Welcome to South Africa.
Thank you.
Awesome. I have to say, I left the screening last night feeling a sense of celebration, feeling a sense of excellence, feeling a sense of power. And I'm wondering from your perspectives, what do you think it's about the movie that has struck such a nerve with the culture?
It was all those things, really. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's really, a friend of mine in London, because we were in London last week. I can't keep track where we are right now.
I was following your Instagram. Y'all are busy.
And yes, and one of my friends who I grew up with in Zimbabwe said it really on the nose. He said, he said this was I actually finally saw Africa treated with respect. And I think it's something like about that. We actually got to sit back, because I think a lot of the times when we see the continent represented, the Black perspective represented on the scale or on various scales, we're always concerned about how what angle's going to be taken, what's going to be fudged, what's going to be like, that's not authentic.
Do you feel pressure when you take on then roles holding so much within society? Because you do want to make the most and represent yourself and also your people.
I don't know if it's pressure as much as it is a passionate commitment to bringing as much authenticity as absolutely possible. And we were all passionately committed, including, of course, the great Ryan Coogler. And I think that allowed for there to be an atmosphere on set that was right from the beginning, that we were in pursuit of excellence and true authenticity.
Yeah, I'd say, being daughters of this soil, we are aware, obviously we have all experienced Western interpretations of what it means to be African. And so we are very aware of the tropes, the stereotypes, those dangerous holes that one can fall into when telling the narrative from outside. And what I think is so awesome about Ryan Coogler as a director is that he brought us on because he wanted people of African descent and in the film, and this film is about Pan-Africanism. So having the cast be representative of the diversity of the African experience around the globe is one of the ways in which this film, I think, comes across so authentically, because we are telling the story with honesty. We're not telling it from outside. We're not.
It's not an us and them thing.
No.
We're also really, sorry to cut you off. One of the things I also took away from watching the movie is our differences don't make a difference. And when we battle such, you can quote me on that.
I am going to steal it.
Thank you. When we battle such stupid things, for lack of a better term, like xenophobia and really these things don't make a difference. And one of the things we almost, in this industry, we take for granted and we hear buzzwords like representation. And I used to always think like, okay, here we go, marketing people just trying to make us feel better. But as a glorified viewer myself, I did not feel that up until I watched Moonlight for the first time. Because I felt my story on the screen, and being in that cinema last night, I did not think that hearing a Xhosa word on a silver screen and hearing Babes Wodumo with Wololo would matter. So how does it feel? I cannot even imagine to be part of the cast and know that you're making some sort of difference in people's lives.
I mean, that's what it's all about. That's entirely what it's all about. You're basically answering all the questions.
I love it. That's why it's a chat, girl. It's a chat.
Yes.
Oh, we're in church now. Amen to that. Amen.
You need like notebooks.
I know.
Seriously.
Yeah. Get your
okay.
Use them as our own. But basically, it is entirely that. I mean, it has been. You pour a lot into something. You pour everything you've got into something. You work with people you love and believe in and trust, and you're thankful to be around. And then you kind of have to let it go. And what we're experiencing now is this joy. It's like having a baby and hoping everyone thinks it's cute.
Yeah.
Girl, your baby is not cute. It has contour for life. It is gorgeous. So if we're all about quotes, I'll wrap up and say thank you so much for making time for me this morning. And if we're all about quotes as well, I'll end off with a quote you might recognize. And I think the production overall just encapsulates that no matter where you are from, not only are your dreams valid, but Black Panther says your existence, who you are, what you're about, and your essence also matters. So thank you so much, ladies. Thank you.
Yay.